It's over. Kody Brown and David Woolley's shocking split, it's truly over forever. Life is full of uncertainty, and no one truly knows what might happen next. Kody Brown and David Woolley's relationship began after Kody's divorce from Kody Brown. Their love story quickly became a source of joy and excitement for fans, who were thrilled to see Kody happy again after leaving her long and complicated plural marriage. The couple's romance blossomed in a way that seemed like a fresh start for Kody, and when they decided to get married, it felt like the perfect new chapter in her life. Kody and David's wedding was a beautiful celebration, full of love, laughter, and the promise of a bright future together. Fans admired the couple's chemistry and how different David seemed compared to Kody's ex-husband, Cody. It appeared to be a genuine love story, one that gave hope to those who believed in second chances and finding happiness after heartbreak. However, in a shocking turn of events, news has emerged that Kody and David have divorced. The announcement has left many stunned, especially since they seemed so deeply in love just a short time ago. Questions are swirling about what could have gone wrong and how such a seemingly happy marriage could end so quickly. To understand the full story behind their split, what happened, why it happened, and the events that led to this unexpected breakup, you'll want to watch the full video for all the details. This is one relationship twist that no one saw coming. Kody Brown, best known as one of the stars of Sister Wives, has recently made comments about heartbreak that sparked concern among her fans. Kody, now 53 and a mother of 5, has experienced a whirlwind of changes over the past few years, but her latest words have people wondering if there might be more challenges ahead. Once known as the third wife of polygamist Kody Brown, Kody made the life-changing decision to end her 27-year marriage to him in 2021. At the time, many believed she wouldn't leave the plural marriage because she had never seemed like the independent type. However, Kody surprised everyone by not only leaving Cody but also thriving afterward. Following her separation, Kody wasted no time exploring a new chapter of her life. She ventured back into dating, something that many found inspiring given the emotional toll of her long marriage and the difficult divorce. Kody had tried for years to repair her relationship with Cody before finally accepting it was beyond saving. In 2022, she met David Woolley, a widower with a large family of his own. Their romance moved quickly, with the relationship becoming a focal point of Sister Wives Season 19. To many viewers, Kody appeared happier than ever in her new life. That's why her recent reference to heartbreak made some people question if trouble was brewing in her marriage. Kody's relationship with David moved at a pace that surprised many, including those who had watched her on the show for years. Less than a year after they began dating, she decided to move in with him. This was a notable departure from her previous conservative lifestyle, especially since her youngest daughter, Truly, was still living at home. David's own life was full. He had 8 children and 10 grandchildren, which meant that Kody's world instantly expanded into a large blended family. Despite the rapid pace of their romance, David proposed, and Kody accepted without hesitation. In October 2023, Kody and David were married in a ceremony that stood in stark contrast to her wedding with Cody decades earlier. This time, Kody embraced a more modern and personal style, wearing an off-the-shoulder dress that revealed a matching tattoo she shares with David. The event was a grand, celebratory occasion, attended by family and friends, and was filmed for a special 2-part Sister Wives episode that aired in January. In her first wedding to Cody, the gathering had been small, attended by Cody's other wives, and had little of the fanfare that marked her second wedding. The stark differences symbolized just how far Kody had come from her polygamist beginnings. David also seemed like a completely different kind of partner compared to Cody. He was quieter, more reserved, and had no interest in plural marriage, something Kody had long wanted in a partner. While many viewers felt hopeful about the couple's future, others quietly worried that Kody's quick transition from a nearly 3-decade marriage to a new one might not allow her the time she needed to truly rediscover herself as an individual. Kody had spent the majority of her adult life as part of a plural marriage, and some felt she might have benefited from more time alone before committing to a new husband. On New Year's Day 2025, Christine shared an Instagram post reflecting on the past year. The post featured images and clips from 2024, documenting the highs and lows she had experienced. In the caption, Christine wrote, "What a year it has been. From unbelievable heartbreak to unforgettable adventures, this year has been all about growth, joy in hardship, and finding the courage to choose happiness." For many fans, the word heartbreak stood out. Given that she was newly married, it was natural for some to worry she might be hinting at trouble in her relationship with David. Initially, it was easy to assume that Christine's comment was a subtle reference to marital issues. But for those who closely followed the Sister Wives family in 2024, it quickly became clear that there was another, far more tragic explanation. In March 2024, the Brown family suffered a devastating loss when Garrison Brown, the 25-year-old son of Cody and his second wife, Janelle, passed away. While Garrison wasn't Christine's biological child, she had been a part of his life since birth. During the years when the Brown children were growing up, both Cody and Janelle worked full-time, leaving Christine to care for many of the kids at home. Her bond with Garrison was particularly strong, and his passing was a heartbreaking blow for her. Christine's grief was compounded by her deep connection with Janelle. The two women had always shared a close friendship, even after Christine left Cody, and the tragedy brought them even closer together. Christine's presence and support during Janelle's time of mourning showed the enduring bonds that can survive even after the breakdown of a plural marriage. The idea that Christine's heartbreak referred to this loss rather than her relationship with David makes far more sense in light of the circumstances. Grieving the death of someone you helped raise is a uniquely painful experience. Christine, like many people who survive such a loss, may have been dealing with what's often called survivor's guilt. This is when someone feels uncomfortable or even guilty about finding happiness after the death of a loved one. Even though 2024 brought Christine many moments of joy, including her marriage and family adventures, those moments were inevitably shadowed by sorrow. For someone with a compassionate heart like Christine, celebrating her own happiness while mourning Garrison's loss would be a deeply complex emotional challenge. It's easy to see why fans might jump to conclusions when a public figure like Christine uses a term as emotionally charged as heartbreak. Social media often fuels speculation, and given her quick marriage to David, any perceived cracks in the relationship can become a source of public gossip. But looking at the bigger picture, her words were more likely an honest reflection of the emotional rollercoaster she endured in 2024. This was a year of profound change for Christine, some of it joyous, some of it tragic. Christine has proven time and again that she is resilient. She left a long and complicated marriage, built a new life for herself, found love again, and embraced experiences she never would have had in her former relationship. At the same time, she has remained grounded enough to be present for the people she cares about, even in the most difficult circumstances. If anything, her New Year's message speaks not to trouble in her marriage, but to her ability to hold space for both happiness and grief. The journey Christine has been on since leaving Cody is still unfolding, and there are bound to be both smooth and rocky patches ahead. What remains clear is that she is committed to building a life that aligns with her values, surrounded by love, family, and the freedom she once lacked. Her reference to heartbreak may have worried some fans, but in truth, it seems to be a testament to the depth of her relationships and the losses she has endured. For Christine, joy and pain are now intertwined, but both are proof that she is truly living life on her own terms.